Freddie-Burg. Need I say more? Coming to you from the heart of Ohio tonight, the first of two Freddie-Burg matches, and it's a big one for sole possession of second place in the conference. It's coming your way live and free on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, and it's coming your way next.
I'm Travis Big League Berardi. Welcome to our high school volleyball broadcast pregame show coming up next.
Great having you.
Incredible women.
I wish they had those kind of cool careers for women when we were growing up.
So in this flashback, we're all the same age?
Yeah.
What does everyone want to be when they grow up?
If I say 2 jobs, do I get extra credit?
No.
I want to make immersive video games.
I want to revolutionize 3D printing.
I want to analyze data from the cloud.
I want to be a meteor.
You mean meteorologist?
No.
That's great, Al. Follow your dreams.
For the record, I was a baby in the 70s.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together, or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
What's up, America? Brian Skoronsky here, and if you want to see me and the gang chop it up with some unintelligent conversation, we've got the show for you. Check out the OH Report video podcast every Monday, exclusively right here on the OH Report.
Welcome to the heart of Ohio and Centerburg High School for tonight's volleyball matchup between Fredericktown and Centerburg. It's Freddie-Burg match number 1. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray. And Hayden, not only do we have a rivalry matchup tonight, but we have a battle for sole possession of second place in the KMAC to stay a game behind conference leader Cardington.
Yeah, huge one down here with big KMAC implications. Cardington, as you just mentioned,
taking sole possession the other night, and it's a battle for second place. Who is going to be the one to step up, take sole possession here? Fredericktown escapes Northmore the other night with a big victory, and then obviously Cardington taking down Centerburg in a close one. So 2 teams looking for that second place prize possession.
Yeah, these 2 teams, Centerburg on the up and up, finished around 500 last year, but they returned a lot from that season and look to do some special things this year. And then Fredericktown, they lose a lot, but that's just such an established volleyball squad that they have at Fredericktown that they could take those losses and still be a good squad, as they've shown so far only with 2 losses, one of them in 5 sets to North Union, and then the other one to the conference leader in Cardington. We are moments away from the national anthem as well as starting lineups, and while we have a moment, let's take a look at the Freddies a little bit closer in their keys to victory, their spotlight this year. They are 9-2, 4-1 KMAC. They knocked off Northmore in a match you saw live and free on the OH Report Tuesday, 3-1. Last season, like I said, they're 20-5, 9-3 in the KMAC. They lost 8 players to graduation, yet they're back and just as good at 9-2 and 4-1. As for the other side, this is our first ever volleyball stream here at Centerburg High School, and it's a good reason. This squad 8-2, 4-1 in the KMAC. They did lose that match to Cardington in straight sets on Tuesday. Last year, 11-11, 6-6 in KMAC. However, unlike Fredericktown, this squad only lost 1 player from last season's squad. So this may be the year for this Centerburg Lady Trojan squad to do something with 6 seniors. But now we take it down to the court for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. Awesome job. Great rendition of our national anthem as we are just about ready to go here from Centerburg. I want to welcome everybody live and free watching on the OH Report this evening. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out in this rivalry matchup between Fredericktown and Centerburg. And now time to show you the roster players from both squads. First, for the Lady Freddies of Fredericktown, under head coach Cassandra Vaughn. Mullins, Partington, Bryant, Carpenter, Sipes, Boughton, Bryant, Blakesley, Foster, Stainbrook, and Rose. Fredericktown 9-2, 4-1. And let's take a closer look at our player spotlight. Jillian Boughton, 60 kills this season, a 42.3 kill percentage, 296 hitting percentage, good enough to lead the team. The junior, showing why Fredericktown is a constant contender in the KMAC, Hayden.
Yeah, like you said, they may not have some of the full return that Centerburg kind of experienced from last year, but they do have that experience of her, and as a junior, that's extremely promising to see how she's played through her first 3 years of high school, only obviously looking to continue to progress on that this season and into her senior year next year.
All right, now let's take a look at the lineups for the homestanding Lady Trojans. Big roster for them. Joring, Orndorff, Johnson, Weisbrod, McCombs, Kennedy, Eve Joring, Marshall, Skillman, Johnson, Glenn, Sands, Farrell, and Joyner. Under head coach Abigail Boudneau. And our spotlight for the Lady Trojans, Stella Weisbrod, 71 kills, a 50% kill percentage. Half of her strikes are kills, a 266 hitting percentage, good enough to lead the team. And we are just about ready to go here on the Knox Community Hospital scoreboard. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community. And it'll be Fredericktown to start things off. We are underway. Swing down the middle, dug up for a second, but that's going to be 4 hits. Lady Trojans on the board first.
We'll see if any of the energy carries over from the JV match that took place before this. Centerburg picking up a 2-set win in that match.
Clara Johnson with the first set on the Centerburg side. Off the block and down. Point for Callie Carpenter. We're tied at 1. Both sides trying to keep pace with Cardington. Served by Mullins. In-system swing by Centerburg, kept up. Trojans with the dig. Big swing down the middle, dug up by Fredericktown. Good rally here to start things off. Cross set. Off the antenna, point to the Lady Trojans. They lead at 2-1. Grace Sipes with a big swing on that. However, hit the antenna before the block. That is out of bounds.
Substitution for Centerburg. Katie Johnson will check in and deliver the serve.
Right side, a little dink. Good job by Mullins with the dig. And on the other end, tipped and down by the Freddies. Sipes once again with the kill.
Got to see Fredericktown earlier this season in Fredericktown as they took on East Knox, and you see a lot of grit and fight out of this team. Fredericktown under a new head coach this year, I believe, as well. Her first year at least with the Freddies, and that's what she said. This team has a lot of grit, a lot of youth, and a lot of energy and excitement.
Stella Weisbrod. Whew, big swing. 3-2, Centerburg. And already this has a feel that this may go further than 3 sets, Hayden.
Yeah, you always catch on to those early trends, and sometimes there's someone that emerges, especially in that first set, as kind of what team's going to come out more dominant and ready, and right now going point for point.
Blocked and down. Riley Skillman skillfully places that down. It's 4-2. Good deflection off the block. Gwen Sands with her second serve, another Overpass, yummy ball, but just out, miss hit. Let's take a look at the replay. That was close. And yeah, I think it just, just too far. So 4-3. Carpenter will serve. Sipes ties things up. Little off speed caught the block of Centerburg off guard.
And in tightly contested matches like this, it comes down to who's going to make fewer mistakes on themselves and who's going to be able to change that pace and kind of catch their opponent by surprise.
That time a big swing gives Centerburg the lead back, 5-4. Kennedy Glenn, too strong.
Everything tied up at 5-5.
Just underway here in the Freddie-Burg match. Back line in system for Fredericktown. Katie Johnson tried to dig that out, but just too strong of a swing. And it's 6-5 Fredericktown. And our first service error of the night.
So a few mistakes early from both teams, kind of keeping things tightly contested.
Back set, swung off the block. Centerburg's chance, but it's going to turn into a free ball. With a swing by Ella Boughton. Monty Marshall back at you. And another long rally. Backside kept up. Marshall again, down the line, yes! One of those momentum points. Long rally, finally right down the line. Inside the line for Marshall at 7-6.
Really paid off for Marshall there. You kind of take a risk sometimes as those long rallies progress. And it paid off for the Lady Trojans.
Blocked. Yummy ball, but into the net.
I don't know if I've ever seen the heads-up play like that. Bit of the elbow. Keeping the play alive for Lady Freddies.
I've seen feet be used sometimes to keep the ball up. Big block, but kept up. Mitchell, another attempt. Goes back line this time. Or Marshall, not Mitchell. Marshall again. Out of bounds. Fredericktown now leads 8-7.
Yeah, Marshall kind of looking to go back to that same spot as a few moments ago. Didn't quite work to keep it in bounds that time. See if Fredericktown can kind of build on this 1-point lead right now and expand it into the largest lead of the night.
Yeah, neither side has tried to pull away thus far early on. Overpass, Yummy kept up. Marshall again. She's off the block. But Fredericktown into the net. So we're tied at 8. Eva Joring with the serve. Back set, big swing and finish. Win Sands.
This takes a great bounce too right there. Splits right through.
9-8. Joring with the serve. And it's an ace, first ace of the night. And Centerburg with its largest lead of the set, 2 points.
that might also be that third piece to the puzzle of who's going to be able to give themselves a few advantages this evening, limiting mistakes, getting those aces, and finishing those rallies.
Blocked and down. So momentum starting to go on Centerburg's side. Solo block there by Sands. 11-8 Centerburg. Sands again. Might as well keep feeding her if she's going to continue to get you points, right, Hayden?
Yeah, and I think that's probably one of those, the biggest power moment of the night that's going to lead to a Fredericktown timeout.
Timeout, Fredericktown. And while we have a moment, let's take you to our other live stream. Lucas and Mansfield Christian, a mid-Buckeye Conference matchup. Lady Cubs took the first set. They lead 5-3 in the second set. There's some conversation going on there between the two coaches.
Yeah, Lucas, very strong team in the Mid-Buckeye Conference this season.
Now back here to Centerburg. Robin Anderson. Wisebroad's grandma, Carrollton, Ohio. Get him Stella Bear. Good luck, girls. Thank you for watching, Robin. Anybody else, feel free to comment.
Great crowd here this evening with us in person, as well with us online. Big shout out to the Red Army, too, showing out tonight.
Absolutely, as always. Back to action. Swung too hard. Centerburg extends its lead, 13-8. This was tied at 8, but a 5-0 Centerburg run has given them some distance, and that's an ace. One of those knucklers where at the last second tried to change the angle of the hands, and it went straight down.
One of those that just reminds you how crucial the fundamentals and discipline is in volleyball. I mean, you only get a split second to kind of go with your decision-making process or your gut, and you got to stick with it.
Another nice serve. Trojans with a chance. Down the middle. Big swing, but dug up. Sands, a dink. That's dug. And into the net is Fredericktown.
Okay, I wasn't
sure.
For a second,
Centerburg was in there, but it was actually Fredericktown that.
Now the lead expands up to 7.
There's Joering still at the service line. And this time it is the Lady Trojans into the net. Fredericktown gets the serve back, down 15-9. Julia Partington to serve.
Don't expect them to just drift away after not keeping things as close as we've seen all early on in this set. Certainly a lot of fight in that Fredericktown team.
That was going to be out, but last second Sipes tried to get the dig, and it turns into a Centerburg point. 16-9. Too strong.
You can pick up through this first set that Centerburg really disciplined when it comes to that communication and making that decision whether to let a ball fly out or not.
Nice job to get the free ball, but it's too strong, just outside the line. That was nearly a great point by Fredericktown, but they take their second time out as Centerburg on a 10-1 run takes control of this this opening set, I should say.
Yeah, that final replay might have been the greatest example of what I was just mentioning. I mean, That's tremendous attention to detail and discipline and coaching on full display to let that one go ahead and sail out of bounds.
I want to thank tonight's sponsor, Knox Community Hospital, in the community for the community. And for you OH Report community, here's a look at our schedule. Just look at the far left. Some of the volleyball and soccer matches have gone on through this week. This is our weekly schedule, but we have 5 live streams and 2 highlights. Galleon at Clear Fork, Mogador at Lucas, Danville at Northmore, Mount Vernon at Ashland, and a change, actually. It's going to be Colonel Crawford at Seneca East, not Mohawk at Winford. And then 2 highlights of Harding at Shelby and Ontario at River Valley. Big night tomorrow night. And also, don't forget the Friday Night Pigskin, 11:30 tomorrow night, as we get an ace out of the timeout. Centerburg will have your score, so you travel to Loudonville tomorrow night. Fredericktown as well will have your score as they take on Mount Gilead, I believe. Yes, Mount Gilead. Fredericktown into the net, so Centerburg now 5 points away from taking this opening set.
Yeah, mistakes are starting to pile up, and I think Lady Freddies just a bit razzled here in this first set.
That's going to be an ace. Centerburg serving the last half of this first set has been phenomenal.
They're really doing all the little things right that you have to do to separate yourself, not only just in the match, but also in the conference standings.
Just inside the line. Fredericktown back on the board, 21-10. But they're going to have some work to do if they want to get back into this set. Short serve, and it's an ace. Good start for the Lady Freddies here.
Very similar.
Did you see the spin of the ball? Very slow. Took off some momentum and caught Centerburg off guard. Sands nearly got the point. Mid-swing, but out of bounds, so 3 straight for the Lady Freddies. Still some work to do. Kennedy Glenn too strong. And now maybe if you're the Lady Trojans, you think about a timeout to slow things down. I don't know. It's 4 straight. Still have an 8-point lead, but you don't want to get it, too out of hand.
No, whatever happens here, I think will be very critical in that decision-making process.
Marshall makes me eat my words. Big swing. Stops the momentum. Nice back set. And it's 22-13. Service back to the Lady Trojans.
And with the whole timeout situation, I think something that I've picked up on over the last couple seasons of covering volleyball in the area too is you're kind of either or. There's no real in between. You either use both your timeouts almost every set or you don't.
Just out. They said no deflection. So Lady Trojans 2 points away from set number 1 here in Freddie-Burg 1. Overpass, yummy ball put right back. Cross set. Nice passing, but blocked and down. Wow. Centerburg did everything they needed to do offensively, but Fredericktown defensively just a little bit better with the huge block.
Yeah, they have great height on the front line there in that rotation, and one of those electricity plays that'll carry over.
Maya Bryant with the solo block. Swung but out.
That one just barely.
No, one says it was blocked, the other said it wasn't.
Oh.
And they are going to give it to Frederick. They're going to give it to Centerburg.
Now, Travis, this may be one of those moments where we'll expose ourselves and say we need McKenzie, but is there an official who has the final say?
I think it might be the one on top of
the podium. Okay.
Nonetheless, 10 set points now for Centerburg. Wise-Brode can't get it. Fredericktown stays alive. It was hard to see on the replay if there was deflection or not, but, you know, those refs are so much closer than us.
Great serve.
An ace. 8 more points they need in a row to continue this set. But it's a nice start. Overpass. Fredericktown with another chance. Blocked and down. Jillian Boughton, our player spotlight player. It's a 7-point set. In system, big swing, blocked. Another chance for Centerburg. That time finished with authority, Stella Wise-Brode. Goodness. And the Centerburg Lady Trojans take set 1, 25-17. We'll take a break. Be back with set number 2 live and free on the OH Report.
Set 1 is in the books. Stay tuned after the break for set number 2.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
Columbus, Ohio, get ready for the exciting gospel stage play, The Family Matters. It's coming to the historic Lincoln Theater on Friday, September 16th, featuring recording artist and Kingdom Image Award winner Mr. James Williams, along with an all-star cast of performers sure to keep you laughing and stir your soul with a theatrical performance unlike any other. Tickets are now available. Visit thefamilymatters.net for more information. It's The Family Matters, a musical stage play, Friday, September 16th. Be there.
Back here in the heart of Ohio, Centerburg High School, our first ever live stream of volleyball here at Centerburg High School, and it's been a good one so far. 25-17. Lady Trojans took that first one. It was 8-8, but then a 17, let me get it right, 17-7?
I know it definitely was
17-9.
17-9.
Math is hard sometimes, folks. But a 17-9 run by the Lady Trojans finish out the set to get the first one out of the way for the Lady Trojans. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray here. Just about ready to start set number 2. That was an exciting first set.
Definitely was. Had a lot of high energy from both teams. Fredericktown a little bit played with some self-mistakes there. I think that's something that in between sets here gets discussed by Coach, brought up without trying to bring the morale down too much. They know what happened. Look for them to clean things up in the second set. But if you're Centerburg, I mean, I don't see too many flaws with that first set.
And I got to hand it to the Red Army. They are getting into this. They're
jawing
at the Fredericktown players and bench across the way, and a little back and forth. But that's a rivalry for you, my friends. Great dig out of the back by Fredericktown. Keeps it alive. Marshall. Yes. Woo-wee. I usually pick 5 highlighted points from both sides. It's going to be tough to use for later use. I don't know if I'm going to be able to just do 5. There's been so many plays, so many big swings tonight.
Took advantage of that free ball.
2-0 start. Big swing, somehow kept up for a moment, but drops down, and it's 3 straight to start for the Lady Trojans.
Clara Johnson steps back to serve. She had a lot of success in that first set at the line.
Too strong. So 3-1, Centerburg. Fredericktown with its first serve of set number 2. And that's from Julia Partington. Another great dig in the back, but sails out of bounds. Centerburg up 4-1. Grace Sipes, she's been doing it all here in this first set, but she just needs a little bit more help.
Yeah, and I think Fredericktown has it in them now. Their record, not the prettiest due to some of the non-conference teams they've played, but trust me, Fredericktown had to be more than Sipes just to beat Northmore, so know that they have it within them.
Back set, huge swing and finish from Weisbrod. Weisbrod with just, you saw when she went back, the force in the backswing. You knew that was going to come hard at you. Freddies blocked, comes back over, yummy ball finished off.
Great job by Boughton. Those are the ones that you can't pass up. And she took advantage of that situation perfectly.
She was all about that.
Clever. I didn't see that one coming. I really didn't.
If you like more puns, join me and Andy Jardy.
Oh,
Northmore
most
Danville
definitely.
tomorrow. Woo! Weisbrod just said, I don't want you to stop with the puns. I'm just going to finish this off right here.
And the rotation on that one. It kind of spun around. You could tell where she tried to hit, and it almost took the full circle around her arms.
Now we know why both these teams only have 2 losses, because they have some heavy hitters going at it. Again off the block and down.
And when you bring that up, I mean, if we're seeing that out of these 2 teams, this is the second and third in the league.
And now I know why. Now I know why half of her swings end in kills.
Yeah. Into the net.
Into the net. 8-2 start for the Lady Trojans.
I mean, I think this set's critical in the grand scheme of things and right now mentally as well. If you're the Lady Freddies, got to try and stop those mistakes.
Overpass off the antenna, so Fredericktown does get a point back there. Second set, 8-3 on the Knox Community Hospital scoreboard. Abby Boughton, go Ella. Welcome in, Abby. Thank you for watching. Gabby Daniels, Centerburg alum. Lauren, Centerburg alum. Sorry, Gabby, you're a Fredericktown alum. Yes, I remember you from
Travis.
Fredericktown. I misread the comment on there, okay?
Should we all be happy about that point? Maybe she can overlook the slight mistake.
8-4. Yes, Gabby Daniels from Fredericktown. I remember from basketball. And then Lauren watching from Centerburg, watching from Findlay. That's got to be that's like an interesting dorm room right now. Two rival players watching this match. Thank you for watching from Findlay. That shot too strong. Centerburg back on the board. It's 9-4. And then Terry Miller watching from Strongsville. Mom of 2 Centerburg volleyball alums, aunt of Fredericktown freshmen.
A house divided.
I guess it's Maya Bryant. But thank you for watching, everybody, live and free tonight. Big swing, but that time into the net. And the Lady Freddies are within 4, 9-5.
Lady Freddies look to turn some of the Trojans' few mistakes here in the second set into some more points, string together a run, and get back in this one.
Back set actually kind of caught Weisbrod off guard. Long rally going on here. Too strong, and another Centerburg mistake. Cuts the deficit to 9-6. 25-17, Centerburg took set number 1. Fredericktown trying to fight back and even this match at 1 apiece, and that's going to help. It's an ace. Freddies now with a run after the early Centerburg run gave them the lead.
And here comes Fredericktown. A run that was expected, I think. I think that it was going to happen at some point this evening.
That's an ace, back-to-back.
On a roll.
Callie Carpenter. Came in with 22 aces, second on the team. She's adding to that number tonight. Short serve, it's 3 in a row. We're tied at 9. Wow.
That's called knowledge of the game and strategy right there, too.
She went cross court, got the deflection for the first, went long for the second, comes up short for the third. That's perfect serving from her. And this time finally received by Centerburg. And
a lot of frustration.
Right back
taken out on
at
that
you. Weisbrod. Who else? Big swing. 10-9.
And yeah, not to take away from Centerburg getting the ball back right there, but exactly, Travis, you never want to let them know your next move. Being a magician on the court can be your best friend.
In-system swing off the block. Right down the middle, blocked again. Marshall off the block, stays up. And Fredericktown will have a chance to tie here. Instead, mishit, Centerburg up by 2. Great in-system play there by Fredericktown off the short serve. And you know Boughton was ready for that. Whew. This is exciting volleyball, Hayden.
It is, and I think that's what when you have two teams matched up like this, you want it to be. You know, you're not looking for one team to completely dominate the other unless it's in a very entertaining fashion, but you want these close, grinded-out matches.
Especially in a rivalry matchup as Boughton ties it up again. I mean, she's only listed as 6'1" out there. Tallest player on the court.
That's only, okay. That's only 2 inches shorter than me, Travis.
And you are one tall person. Over past Fredericktown with a chance for the lead. Setting up Boughton, but into the net, Centerburg. Instead, will have the 12-11 lead. Had it all set up. I think she, well, that was just a miss hit. I thought she maybe thought she was closer to the net, but it was just a little bit of an overrun on that swing. Ella Boughton. Sure, why not? Down the line.
Ball placement now, you're kind of seeing a shift of the scale.
8-ball corner pocket. 12-all. Remember, it was 8-all in the first set before the big run by Centerburg. Marshall. Yes. That was one of those not much you could do about it balls. Yep. It was coming right at her. Tried to get out of the way, but instead just went for the deflection.
And there's only so much you can do in practice and
Absolutely.
training to take the human instinct out of you when you got a flying object.
Now, if that was me, I'd be running away from it.
Right.
Free ball, Centerburg. Set up for Marshall. Off the block. And out. Lady Trojans back up 2. Amani Marshall with the kill. Clara Johnson with the serve. Her and her sister Katie, I want to believe as Fredericktown gets the point, get back within 1. Sisters of 1, Tim Tebow 2.0, Tyler Johnson.
Could be.
Relation, I should say. One's, never know, maybe cousins or something like that. But and you would know the Tim Tebow 2.0 mantra from our stat leaders that were just released. The video a little while ago, if you want to watch that, see where Tyler lands in the rushing category. He is there. And Fredericktown is right there as well. They tie it up at 14.
This could be one of those sets that we see, if it continues this pace, going past 25. Whoever's going to have the stamina to ride it out.
That was Bryant with the kill. But point given right back to Centerburg. On the service error, it's 15-14. Nearly an ace. Instead, it's a free ball. Down the middle, blocked. Weisbrod. Yeesh.
And they reset so quickly here. Watch that shift. Boom.
Conditioning is key, my friend. Something I do not have.
Yeah, Travis, everyone wants you to do these activities like you did with Hillsdale softball. Maybe could we see volleyball in there?
No. I told you I would run away from spikes. I do not want the bruising on my body. And Centerburg bruising the ball there on the block. Not 1, but 2 times in a row. It's 17-14. Katie Johnson with the serve. That's when they had the run last time. That's blocked and down. Was when Johnson was back serving, and Fredericktown's going to have to take a TO. And while we have a moment, let's check back in at the Cup Cave down at Lucas.
1-1.
One set apiece, but Lucas now with a 4-0 lead. Oh, my. Big swing there. Take a guess who that was.
Without looking at your screen, Shelby, go over.
There you go. Yikes. Take a look at the replay of that, too. Oh. That is another reason why I will not practice volleyball.
Yeah.
Should take a look at the Red Army.
I don't know where we can get a hat like that.
I'd love to have one of those hats. I'd love for them to pay attention to see that they're on TV, too. Come on, guys.
Yeah. These days.
Children these days.
I think you need a hat.
Why aren't they watching on their phones? Like, people say they're watching the student sections all the time. I don't know. Yeah. Whatever. But it's great to see them here.
A hat like that for your Country Roads rankings, Travis. That's what I think.
Absolutely. That is a great idea, Hayden. But
doesn't have to be red, but
yeah, but cowboy hats in West Virginia don't.
Well, that's true. I guess I shouldn't just be assuming because it's Country Roads.
That's Texas and Oklahoma. And that's a dink point for Fredericktown. But
what would you need then? What's more of a West Virginia apparel signature?
I mean, I'm from the Northern Panhandle, which is pretty much a suburb of Pittsburgh.
All right.
So I don't.
There's not really that signature item.
Coal miner's helmet.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll look into that.
Whew. Gwen Sands makes it 19-15. And she will now serve. But yeah, coal mine, West Virginia coal mines all over the place.
Very true.
Only time a coal mine shuts down, well, 2 times. One, God forbid there's an accident, but the other time when the Mountaineers are playing. They turn their radios on down in the coal mines, they listen to the Mountaineers. That shot too strong is 20-15. And if you watch anything on the OH Report, I got to mention my Mountaineers because we don't have a professional team in West Virginia. The Mountaineers are the team. Now, I am a Steeler fan with you, but, I mean, in my state, there's one team. That's Centerburg, 1 point closer.
That was a beautiful choice there, just to lay it up. A little bit of a finger roll right in between 4 Lady Freddies.
You know what they call that, Hayden? A dink.
Dink.
A dink. Take a look at the replay, since the other replay blocked it, but a service error gives Fredericktown the 21-16 disadvantage. I kind of ran over my own sentence structure there, but they trail.
It's all right.
That's out. 2 in a row now. 4-point set.
I mean, if Fredericktown, now is your time, too, to strike back, because I think that timeout took a little bit of the energy out of this crowd.
I like the change of pace there, but just unable to get it back. Weisbrod went for the big swing, and then at the last second just tried to dink it, just not enough on it, though. And it's a 3-point set. Kennedy Glenn with the point.
That ball placed just right in front of that back line, and I think a little lapse in communication there, as you saw no attempt at that one.
So it's 22-18 in favor of the Lady Trojans, looking to go up 2-1 here in the first Freddie-Burg match of the volleyball season, and that's going to be 4 hits, so they won't even try. And another point for the Lady Trojans.
Good effort to try and keep the play alive, obviously, in a critical point in the set here. Got to put all effort into it.
That's going to be an ace. No, it's going to be a free ball. Wow, what an effort. That was Sipes just somehow getting it back over from distance. And then she finishes it off. What an effort by Grace Sipes.
Now that's one of the best overall around effort plays I've seen this season.
23-19 as Carpenter will serve, but wow, big change of momentum right there if they can get another couple points. Can Fredericktown get a little closer? What a dig. That was Johnson. But Fredericktown will have another chance. Quick set, and it's a point. Love the idea there. Expecting the set, instead she pushes it over and turns it into a point. It's 23-20. And they're a point closer. Here come the Freddies.
Low serve.
Dink down. Set point coming up after Autumn Kennedy's point.
Great choice, because a lot of the times as a defender in that situation with emotions and momentum and adrenaline as high as it is, you're expecting them to come with their full force. Instead, gives the dink.
Dink right back. 24-22. 2 more set points here for the Trojans.
I did kind of have the feeling that this may push past 25. We'll see if that happens, if Fredericktown's able to keep things alive.
Marshall, that was going to be too strong. Instead, it turns into a point, and Centerburg takes set number 2, 25-22. We'll take a break. Be back with set 3. Can the Lady Trojans finish out Freddie-Burg with a sweep? Or can Fredericktown start a comeback? We'll find out after the break. You're watching high school volleyball live and free on the OH Report. that'll do it for set number 2. Set 3 is on the way.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Back here in the heart of Ohio, as you take a look at the 2003 state championship banner. They also were state runners-up in 2000 and 2001. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray, and Freddie-Burg thus far has lived up to the hype. Centerburg with the 2-0 lead, but they had to fight for both.
It's been quite an evening here, and it certainly doesn't, when you're going to see 2-0 in these first 2 sets on paper, I don't think it does it justice unless you watch the match, and you really got to see the scores to realize the effort by both sides has been tremendous. And Centerburg's really had to earn every point they've gotten, and Fredericktown has given them their best shot through those first 2. We'll see if they can keep it alive here in the third.
25-17, first set victory for Centerburg, then 25-22, second set victory. Fredericktown will serve to start things off, and that'll be Julia Partington. 2-0 on the Knox Community Hospital scoreboard. Marshall, big swing but blocked. Freddies with the first point.
A lot of matches we've been at this year, it's not surprising. It seems to be a trend to see a lot of teams kind of fold a little bit when they go down 0-2. This is not a team that I see folding. I kind of see Fredericktown fighting back and potentially taking this third set, but we'll see.
Lady Trojans tie things up. Or as Mackenzie Weaver would say, fold like a lawn chair. Love that. Clara Johnson with the serve. Overpass, yummy. Dug up. It'll be a free ball. Set up down the middle. Yes. Gwen Sands once again.
Great placement. Only one lone defender on that back line there, so take your pick of which corner, and you're almost guaranteed a point off that one.
I think I found a pun for Sands.
Okay.
You have to wait.
All right.
It's going to be terrible.
I'll be on the edge of my seat this entire time.
You're standing, but I understand what you mean.
Blocked and down.
Oh, no. Kept me from Fredericktown's like, you ain't saying it. I'm going to block this. Boom. And once again, that was Bryant and Boughton, both freshmen with the block. We're tied at 2. And an ace. Bella Mullins had 13 aces going into this one. But the announcer drinks strikes. I apologize. Always happens. Always happens. I'm sorry.
And you bring up a good point, though, Travis. I mean, when you look down through both these teams' rosters, obviously there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors on this Centerburg team. But then, as you mentioned earlier, they have a big roster, so a lot of girls getting experience in grades 9 through 11 that are going to be a big help. And the same goes over on Fredericktown's side. They have a ton of youth, so both these teams going to be a problem in the KMAC for the years to come.
Lady Trojans into the net. Point, Fredericktown. 4-3 they lead. Taylor Bryant, the libero, with the serve. And this time it was Fredericktown with the air. So right back at you. We're tied at 4. Sands with the serve. Like sands in the hourglass, these are the points of our lives.
Oh. It could have been worse. We'll have to either clip this or see if Jardy
Nope.
had a chance to see it, to rate it.
I thought you were going to say clip it for the podcast. Nope, not happening.
No.
Back set, big swing, but out. Jardy might.
He might be the pun rater.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's the master of the pun. I expect his A game tomorrow night. Live and free on the OH Report, Danville Northmore. First place on the line. These two teams trying to keep up with first place as Centerburg gets the ace.
Bringing up first place. We haven't had a chance yet to see the Lady Pirates on the OH Report, but hopefully here in the near future, you'll definitely be seeing some of that action. We do give a shout out to our boy Tanner Slusher, though, always keeping us up to date on everything we need to know. Cardington Pirates.
Yeah, they're good at most sports, too, especially on the girls' side. Really good squad.
Yeah, great softball season last year and basketball. Fredericktown fighting to stay alive. Pick up a point there.
Take a look at the replay. That's an ace.
Back down to just one. They did hold their first lead of the evening earlier in this set. A series of mistakes allowed for, Centerburg to take that back. But now it's tied back up.
Fredericktown with a bit of a run. And just a reminder, on October 11th, we'll have the second of the 2 Freddie-Burg matches.
That I'm already looking forward to.
That's out. Centerburg gets the lead back, 8-7. As of right now, it doesn't look like we're going to be on a Cardington volleyball broadcast in the regular season. But that, subject to change.
All you volleyball fans out there, though, one thing we will be covering for sure is I know another match we're excited for, Buckeye Central.
Monroeville.
This Saturday, Travis.
Freddies take the lead, but yeah, that's a district championship rematch from last season. Both teams off to solid starts as well. Free ball to Fredericktown. Boughton. That was wide open. It's like a layup for her.
You know, we really are treated to a wide variety of teams and really good volleyball in the area, in our coverage area, Travis. These two teams in the KMAC, and obviously we just mentioned a few Northern 10 schools. Then you've got people like, I've heard Lexington's very, very good this season. Shelby even over in the MOAC, so a lot of great volleyball in our area.
Free ball to Centerburg. Big swing blocked, but out. Freddie's up 2. 11-9. Jillian Boughton. And an error leads to another point, so Fredericktown now breaking out a little bit further.
By far their largest league lead of any set this evening.
(12-9). Big swing and finish to cut that off. No!
Excuse me.
They're going to change it. Let's look at the replay first. Okay. Didn't see much there, but I'm on the way up here, like I said.
No doubt about that one.
Ball don't lie moment there for Centerburg. Get it back to within 3. Set up down the middle, dink, but dug. Marshall, she dinks it, stays up. And Boughton with the finish.
Sends the Freddies back up to a 4-point lead.
You don't want to give this team any life.
No, you don't. And Centerburg's been very resilient all night, not burning any timeouts, but you wonder how far they let it go here before using one of those.
And they're going to take a timeout. Fredericktown with some momentum. Down 2-0. They lead 15-10. While we have a moment, we want to thank today's sponsor, Knox Community Hospital. In the community, for the community. We want to remind you after the match to stay tuned for our MVP. Take a look at the Cub Cave. Lucas up 2-1. Match is tied at 1, or the set's tied at 1.
I'm sorry, I can't get over the jawing between the student section here and the freshman and JV team now over on the Fredericktown bench.
Well, you have to remember, the Freddies were the ones that took the first Freddie-Burg trophy last year.
The inaugural, that's right.
With a bit of an upset of Centerburg at their place. And there's a bunch of football players in there, so you know it's a little heated. Sands blocked. And a double hit. So the lead's up to 6. Free ball to the Freddies. Boughton blocked.
Wow.
And Centerburg with the mistake.
Fredericktown willing their way towards their first set win of the evening.
Marshall, cross shot, kept up. Back set, blocked and out. Lillian Rose with the kill.
They'll take their second.
Timeout, Centerburg. 18-10. Freddy's lead here. Once again, we will remind you tomorrow, live and free on the OH Report. 5 live streams for you and 2 more highlights. Galleon at Clear Fork. Mogador at Lucas. The game myself and Andy Darty will be at Danville at Northmore. Mount Vernon at Ashland. And then the Mohawk Winford game, it's been switched to Colonel Crawford at Seneca East. That's 4-0 versus 3-1. Then we'll have 2 highlighted games, Harding at Shelby, Ontario at River Valley. All those games, as well as scores from all around the area. A play breakdown by head coach Eric Will at 11:30 tomorrow night on the Friday night Pigskin. And then Saturday, Hayden and I will be up at Monroeville. Buckeye Central in Monroeville in a volleyball match. Rematch of last year's district championship match in D4. Monroeville would go on to the state final for. Marshall, big swing, and that's a way to break the funk. 18-11.
You certainly don't want to be silly, and despite the lead that has grown, count Centerburg out of this yet. I think if you get a few more of those plays in there and get the electricity back in this crowd, certainly breathe life.
Clara Johnson with the serve. Boughton. Centerburg with a chance. Sands is blocked. Back set blocked again.
Wow.
And into the net. You can just feel the energy has shifted the Fredericktown side.
It really has. The Fredericktown Freddies faithful that have traveled over here.
Great crowd tonight, too.
It is.
And not just the Red Army.
Yeah, both sides. Over 50% full for both teams.
Big swing blocked up. It'll turn into a mistake, so free ball to Centerburg. Sands. Yes! They said it was in.
Risky shot here. Able to keep it in, though.
You know what? With a 2-0 lead,
yeah, you've got that opportunity.
You have that one set to play along, but I do like that you said it's risky because you don't want to give any momentum to the other side, even if they're down 2-0 or to make it 2-1.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely would always prefer to take one 3-0 over letting them hang around and having to play an extra set.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, and then, yeah, don't forget about Stella Weisbrod. Yeesh. 19-13. Eva Joring to serve. Good in system. And Fredericktown gets the point back. Lillian Rose again right down the middle.
We've seen a little bit of that backline discipline drop off about halfway through set 2 and carry on here for Centerburg if they can get back to those fundamentals that they had in the first set.
Dinked over to Fredericktown. Swung and down. Sipes finds open space.
And it's all Fredericktown right now. That momentum scale is completely weighed down in their favor. Centerburg's got to find something before they let this one slip away.
Bit of an overpass, and it turns into a point for Centerburg. Back to a 7-point set, 21-14. So the door remains open, but a lot of work to do left for Centerburg if they want the sweep.
And both of those timeouts have been spent now for the Lady Trojans.
And a mistake, 22-14. Callie Carpenter to serve. Big dig, but it goes out.
Still got to think it would take quite the implosion here for Fredericktown to drop this set.
Ooh, nearly tipped, but Mullins able to get out of the way. I tried to do that. I'd probably break my back.
Sounds about accurate, and I think I might too.
Cat-like reflexes. Weisbrod off the block and out, gets the point. These two teams exchanging points, but Fredericktown's absolutely content with that.
Right, you've built that lead. So now there's no chance for your opponent unless they can string together a run.
Pushed over, Centerburg with a shot. Marshall, cross court, nice finish. Not done quite yet. Boughton with the swing. Now Marshall. In system. The other Boughton. Dinker. Set point coming up. 7 set points for Fredericktown. Jillian with the finish. And now she will serve. And an ace. We're not done yet, folks. Freddies takes set number 3, 25-17. We will play on set 4 coming your way after this. You're watching high school volleyball live and free on the OH Report.
That's it for set number 3. Set 4 coming up.
Columbus, Ohio, get ready for the exciting gospel stage play, The Family Matters. It's coming to the historic Lincoln Theater on Friday, September 16th, featuring recording artist and Kingdom Image Award winner Mr. James Williams, along with an all-star cast of performers sure to keep you laughing and stir your soul with a theatrical performance unlike any other. Tickets are now available. Visit thefamilymatters.net for more information. It's The Family Matters, a musical stage play, Friday, September 16th. Be there.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Did you really think this was going to be a sweep, folks? I mean, come on, it's Freddie-Burg. Not going to happen. Fredericktown fights back 25-17. This is a match once again. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray. And loved the fight from Fredericktown there. Didn't give up. And now they're one set away from forcing a 5th and decisive set.
I mean, and I'll go ahead and be transparent, Travis. I know you said that, but you kind of had the feeling after set 2 that it was going to take a lot for Centerburg to drop the 3rd set or to be taken down. In order for that to happen, Fredericktown needed to limit those mistakes, capitalize off of the Lady Trojans' mistakes, and then also make those plays of their own, and that's exactly what they did. So it's a compliment to what they were able to accomplish.
Live looking at Lucas. It's 14-12. Mansfield Christian looking to force a 5th set as well. Brian Skoronsky and Mackenzie Weaver on the call of that one. But here on the Knox Community Hospital scoreboards, 2-1 in favor of Centerburg. Winner remains a game back behind Cardington for first place in the KMAC. Loser will drop the third with Northmore, both with 2 losses. And still, both sides not out of it. 2 losses don't get you out of it because Northmore, Centerburg, Fredericktown all have to play Cardington one more time. But that's down the line. We still have a 4th set here. And who will begin it? Clara Johnson, the junior setter. And we're underway in set 4. Nearly an ace. Boughton off the block and out. Fredericktown leads. And now those JV and freshman players starting to chatter back. Overpass swing, yummy ball finished by another freshman, Maya Bryant. My.
Just took a little bit longer for Fredericktown to get things clicking here tonight. But right now, looking like a team that wants sole possession of second place just a little bit more.
Oh, and there's your announcer jinx for the night, Hayden.
There we go.
But that's why you play a best of 5, Hayden, and not a best of 3.
Yeah, they don't want to use at a critical
match,
time.
Right?
Yeah.
Johnson with the serve. Into the net. We're tied at 2.
And I think we've said it all night, when Johnson is back there serving, that's when they've had those runs in multiple sets. You know that they would like to get out to a lead like they were able to gain early on in that second set.
Low liner over the net becomes a free ball. Now, when you hear me say into the net, they might not touch the net, but if you go under it, it still counts as an into the net violation. Just to clarify for all you folks out there that look at the replay like, they didn't go into the net. Well, they went under it. And Centerburg, with 3 straight, takes the lead 3-2.
You think they did that just because they didn't want to write a separate under the net rule?
Like a different motion, maybe?
Yeah.
The net, it goes all the way up to the ceiling and down to the floor. The boundary. You got to stay on one side. It's like an offsides call, but there's no snap. You're always on one side.
You're always.
Woo! Boughton. Court vision's been really good for Fredericktown in the last set and 6 points here. They're finding the open gaps. Want to once again welcome everybody watching live and free on the OH Report Facebook and YouTube channels. Abby Boughton, let's go Freddies. You know, Gabby Daniels is starting to like this a little bit more. Her squad getting that last set. Lauren maybe a little bit on edge. Cross set, big swing, kept up. Weiss Prode into the 7th row. That's a souvenir for some lucky fan, however you got to give it back.
Yeah, definitely not within the realm of high school's budgets to give up a nice volleyball like that, but wow, what a shot into the seats.
Swung down the middle, and it didn't look like a big swing, but the placement by Rose ties it up at 4.
It would be an absolute shame if we got to the 4th set and it wasn't going this way. Travis, blow for blow, point for point.
Mano e mano. I don't even have to say anything for that. When you set it right in front of her, 50% of the time it's a kill. And that's just looking at the stats. It's a proven fact.
Numbers do not lie.
Unless you're bad at math.
Yeah. Then that could be a problem.
Boughton over top the block. Overpass, yummy ball, kept up. Long rally by the two sides. Freddies with a chance.
Might be the longest rally of any set this evening.
Blocked, and we continue on. And a waste.
Who else?
Enough of this. Whew. Answer right back, Ray Sipes.
Sipes with the reminder that she's a playmaker too and is not just going to let her team fall into the evening.
Carpenter the serve. Dinked over. Finished down by Autumn Kennedy. 7-5 Centerburg. That's an ace. Guess who?
2 straight now. Centerburg up to a 3-point lead.
8-5 Centerburg looking to close this one out.
A little bit of a towel moisture break. First one tonight, though. That's it. Climate control.
Not a lot
pretty
of condensation here. It's nice and chilly inside Centerburg High School. Overpass. Turns into a point. I was about to say free ball, but no. Caught Centerburg off guard. It's 8-6. Sipes with the serve. And Fredericktown with the error. Change of pace, kept up. Marshall adjusts and gets the point.
Another Lady Trojan who has been a name kind of on repeat here tonight. Large part of why Centerburg forces Fredericktown to take their first timeout.
Timeout, Lady Freddies. It's 10-6. Centerburg. Once again, we want to thank our sponsor tonight, Knox Community Hospital, in the community for the community. Live looking time. 20-20. Set 4. Lucas needs 5 to take the match.
Mansfield Christian keeping things very, very close this evening.
Two great matches, 2 great rivalry matches tonight on the OH Report. But back here, 10-6, Centerburg. Make sure to stay tuned after the match for our MVP. I have an idea of who it will be. Hayden probably as well. We'll find out. If you got any suggestions, leave it in the comments section. Joe Ring with the serve. Boughton with the dink, but it was an error on Centerburg. A lot of errors here in set 4. 10-7.
Brief discussion, but we're good to go. And if the trend continues from last set, Centerburg potentially has done enough if they do go point for point to give themselves a win, but Fredericktown looking to make sure that doesn't happen.
Fredericktown with a chance. Off the block and down. Boughton. 10-8. These two teams, well, since they're in the same conference, they met twice last year. Fredericktown taking both 3-1 and 3-2. Back set, Sands out though. Tried the line but missed. 10-9.
Things tied back up.
Tie game. Big swing by Sands. 11-10.
That's what the Lady Trojans need to have on their side when they're playing confident. I haven't seen many teams yet in person myself that can stop them when they're playing with full confidence.
Nice communication by Fredericktown to let that sail by. 11-all. Nice rally going along. Boughton. Dug by Weisbrod. That's out.
Oh!
Crossed the wrong side of the antenna.
If it really did, it's a good thing if it did, because if it did not cross that antenna, it looked like it was sailing out. They blew it dead a little bit too early there.
Yeah, but anytime it crosses, even if it doesn't hit the antenna.
Right, I'm just making sure, because if
it
didn't pass it, they blew it way too early.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Yeah, it's when you see the line judge waving the flag, that means antenna violation. Big swing off the block. Weisbrod. Out. Freddies lead by 2. 13-11. Marshall kept up. Nice dig in the back. Dinked over. Rose off the antenna. Point Centerburg, 13-12. We'll have some substitutions.
If you're the Lady Trojans, you've got to capitalize off of as many of those as Fredericktown's going to give you now, trying to battle back into the driver's seat in this set.
Service error, 14-12.
And I mean, it's still very competitive. I don't want to say that it looks like we're at a completely different match. I think what it kind of looks like is teams have flipped sides. And you're seeing what that dominance you saw out of Centerburg in the first two, out of Fredericktown here in sets 3 and 4.
Sands with the finish. Right now, if you're Centerburg, you need to keep it to at least within 1 or 2 points. Don't let Fredericktown pull away like they did in set 3. Nearly drops for a point. Instead, it's a free ball. That's the player you want to get it to.
Yes, get the ball in your playmaker's hands. No ifs, ands, or buts.
14 all. First to 11, win by 2. Back set swung. Trojans lead. That's Kennedy Glenn. Wow, what a swing by Rose.
A great deal of power in that one arm movement. I mean, that even in slow motion, that ball absolutely flies.
Back set. Off the block, stays up. Found the back corner.
And I want to commend
how. Did you see her sprint back?
That's what I was just about to bring up.
Set up.
Yeah. To get back into rotation. Flew across the court.
Once that reception was made, she knew where she was going immediately. And everybody else did as well. Big swing. Can it be kept up? Yes, it can. Set up. Weisbrod. Blocked and down. What an effort by Centerburg. They lead by 2.
The spark that Centerburg needed is being lit right now as they serve it straight into the net.
Oh, those will kill you.
Nonetheless, the Lady Trojans now hold a 1-point lead again.
It's an ace. We're tied. First to 8, win by 2. Nearly an ace, but Centerburg able to get it across. Blocked. And out. A rare miss.
Asking for a...
They want a deflection. The back judge says tipped. Wow. They're going to give it to him. Wow. Wow.
That's tough, man. I mean, no.
I mean, that the block was on that side. The judge was over there.
That's tough when the back judge... I don't have my bifocals on tonight, so I'm not going to try and act like I saw
You're
it.
like 20.
I know. I have the Invisalign bifocals, okay?
Well, I have glasses thicker than, an ice rink. I don't know. Miss hit. Ball don't lie. We're tied at 18.
Yeah, going back to, I think it's tough when the one standing 5 feet on the line. I don't know, and then you got the back judge about 25 feet away.
Marshall off the block, stays up. Boughton. Fredericktown leads. Now they're 6 away from forcing a 5th set. Great serve. Kept up. Marshall, we're tied.
It's got to come down to who is going to make a mistake that's going to cause someone to get a 2 or 3 point advantage.
When Weisbrod is in the back, it's Marshall's turn, and she is taking care of business thus far. 19 all here in set 4. Boughton stays up. Cross to Marshall. Overpass, Yummy, stays up. Free ball to Centerburg. Marshall again, right down the middle, off the tip and down. No. That wasn't tipped? That wasn't tipped?
Now we're looking for someone who had an answer, but they're going to stick with it, Travis.
Okay. Fredericktown leads 20-19. Marshall, free ball. Overpass, Yummy, tie game, ball don't lie, number 2. $20 Clara Johnson to serve. Dink down the middle, Fredericktown takes advantage. Campfire ball, 21-20.
Cannot fall asleep on that one here into the fourth set. I know this is when it really becomes mental. You're tired, you're drained. These have been very drawn out sets, so whoever's going to be able to lock in and have that mentality gives themselves a good chance.
Low serve collected. Sands off the block and down. We're tied again.
And it looks like is that Johnson going to come in and serve.
Katie back there. Line drive. Change of pace point. Using the net to her advantage too. If it doesn't hit that net, it probably goes right to the back line. 22-21. Fredericktown 3 points away. And a condensation timeout.
Any towel companies out there, a very common business, looking to sponsor condensation timeouts? Feel free to drop a comment below. Maybe paper towel company.
Bella Mullins with the serve. The great Vin Scully once said, I'm just going to step back and let the video and the sounds take over. There's nothing else I could say about that play. Just let it happen in front of us. 22-all. Rest in peace, Vin Scully. One of the greats ever to call sporting events. Wow. Centerburg caught Fredericktown up at the net. Time out, Lady Freddies. Trojans 2 points away from a Freddie-Burg victory. Court vision once again. Clara Johnson saw nobody in that back line and was able to push it over. 23-22 Centerburg.
Definitely the most highly entertaining match from top to bottom that we've been at this season.
Lady Cubs of Lucas able to pull off set number 4. They won 3-1. But here, Lady Trojans with serve, needing 2 to win. The Red Army is up. What a volleyball match here midway through the season. Gwen Sands to serve. She's there with the reception. Free ball back to Fredericktown. Can they tie it here? Right down the middle, too strong. Match point, Centerburg. Was it tipped? I don't think so.
Wow, what a shot it comes down to, Travis.
2 match points. Missed hit, it's over. Centerburg wins it. Centerburg wins it as the Red Army takes the court. It's a final from Trojan Company. Trojan Country able to rejoice. 25-22. Centerburg wins it 3-1. We'll take a break and be back with our MVP and final analysis right after this. You've been watching high school volleyball live and free on the OH Report.
The match may be over, but we are still here with our post-game show, MVP, final analysis, and much more coming your way next.
Columbus, Ohio, get ready for the exciting gospel stage play, The Family Matters. It's coming to the historic Lincoln Theater on Friday, September 16th, featuring recording artist and Kingdom Image Award winner Mr. James Williams, along with an all-star cast of performers sure to keep you laughing and stir your soul with a theatrical performance unlike any other. Tickets are now available. Visit thefamilymatters.net for more information. It's The Family Matters, a musical stage play, Friday, September 16th. Be there.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
What's up, America? Brian Skoronsky here, and if you want to see me and the gang chop it up with some unintelligent conversation, we've got the show for you. Check out the OH Report video podcast every Monday, exclusively right here on the OH Report.
Time now for our Knox Community Hospital MVP, Stella Weisbrod. What a game you had. The junior outside hitter, DS, for the victorious Centerburg Lady Trojans. First of all, congratulations. Freddie-Burg, first, this is the big rivalry down here. How does it feel to get the win on your home court against your rival in such a big match so early this season?
It feels really good. It's very satisfying to get that win. And, we couldn't have done it without everybody's working together and without everybody just stayed positive throughout the entire game, and that's what really helped us to win.
You guys only lost one player from last year. You were 500, 11-11, 6-6. Just what was the confidence coming into the season, knowing that you had pretty much everybody back, every main contributor back, just to come into the season and maybe do something big?
We had a lot of confidence, just having that experience, that maturity, and we knew we could do really great things this season, so that's what we're striving for.
You guys now sole possession of second place. You're a game back from Cardington. You played them once again, so you control your own destiny for a KMAC championship. That's something that's great for this place. A volleyball school that's, last won a conference championship in 2012, a state championship in 2003. Just how exciting is it to be in contention with a squad this good this season?
It's very exciting. It's very just full of adrenaline, trying to get that back for us. So.
And one question I didn't prepare you with, but anytime you see a set like a meatball right in front of you, it seems like we were even commenting on the match that anytime it was set up for you and you had that big backswing, you knew it was going to be a point. Just how confident are you with your swings out there? Because it seems like I just said, anytime it's fed right in front of you, it's probably going to be a point.
Yeah, I'm very confident. I'm very confident in my setters to get that ball up. I'm confident in my passers to send a perfect pass. So it all starts with my teammates.
50% of your swings turn into kills, which is just outstanding. Congratulations on the victory tonight. And
thank you.
Moving forward, good luck. But as we always do here on the OH Report, if you want to look into the camera, give anybody a shout out you'd like, go for it, my friend.
Just my parents for always supporting me and showing me love. And I think my grandma is watching from home, so shout out to her.
Yes, she is. She she commented earlier watching you, so
yeah.
Shout out, Grandma. Stella, congratulations. Tonight's Knox
you.
Community Hospital MVP. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks.
Thank you, Stella. And that will wrap things up. Hayden, any comments on this match? This was a fun match.
Yeah, this was probably one of the most electric ones we've been at all year. Definitely, I think, up there with my favorites. Hopefully, the energy from this one just carries over for our coverage on Saturday. And excited for volleyball in this area. Just great stuff.
Yeah. Remember, tomorrow night, football Friday night. 5 live streams, 2 highlights. The Pigskin at 11:30. And then Saturday morning, rematch of the D4 District Championship between Buckeye Central and Monroeville. Hayden and I will be up at the MAC for that. But that will wrap things up here from the heart of Ohio. I want to thank everybody that helped make things possible. Hayden, as usual, on camera and commentary. Everybody back at BS Media Productions, OH Report, Adam Thompson, Brian Skoronsky, Jory Hollenbeck, Storm Blunchley, Garrett Parlett. Our scoreboard and MVP sponsor, Knox Community Hospital. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community. The folks here at Centerburg High School, Rich Porter, and, Grace Reagan, also. Good Lady Trojans, watching from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Got that comment in late, so thank you for watching, Grace. And thank all of you for watching. Centerburg wins Freddie-Burg 1. They'll match up again live and free on October 11th. But for now, thank you all for watching. For Hayden Gray, I'm Travis Barari saying so long from Centerburg.